What it is, what it do. You tune into the Jose Morales podcast. I'm your host, Jose Morales, and we're back in the ring. This one is gonna be a Zoom podcast. I got Mustafa's Boxing in Atlanta, Georgia, tuning in. We're gonna talk everything boxing, but we're gonna talk about his career, his life, his upbringing, how he got into coaching and where he's at now and in his future, where he wants to be and what he wants to end up at. A great dude. I met him a few times, talked to him in person, but now talking to him on the podcast and just getting more familiar with his view on life, his view on boxing, and his knowledge. Man, just mind blowing. He's going to be one of those great coaches that we talk about in the future. So check it out. Here it is. Welcome, Mustafa Meekins. I have one of the best coaches in the game right now. Honestly, I admire this guy. And one of my favorite things about him, I met him through nationals. I saw him at a few nationals. I got to talk to him a few times. But one of my favorite things about him, you can tell he is 100% in love with the sport of boxing. He's a student. He loves it. He watches it. He studies it. That to me is probably my favorite thing about him. Besides that, all his knowledge, his videos, and everything he brings on social media. If you do not follow him on Instagram, you're missing out, man. This guy brings nothing but heat and nothing but great things to look and knowledge that anyone from a coach to an athlete, I think it's good to have. So Mustafa, my guy.
Thank you.
You on, brother.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. We're going to talk about your story, talk about why you got into boxing, how you got into boxing, where were you raised, where were you born, all that. And then at the end, of course, we're going to talk boxing. So there's no way we're going to be on here and not talk boxing. But let's start with you, man. Let's start. Tell me the 411. Where are you from? Where were you raised? Let's hear it.
South Carolina, Charleston.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Father's box. My uncle for Major Taylor.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you come from a boxing family.
Yeah. It's always been in me, you know.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And how about your mom? What's your mom like?
My mom is a good church going lady. Good people.
Cool. Church going. So
kids.
Were you raised with both mom and dad in your life?
For a little while. Then they separated. He went back to New York. And got locked up some time. So
okay. How long is a little while? What age was your daddy?
Maybe about 10 to about 25, 30. So it was like a good stretch without him.
Oh, okay. During that stretch, did you talk to him? Did you see him? Or it was completely not around at all?
Not around at all.
Oh shit.
Very, 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 very rarely.
Okay. How many siblings you got?
I got 4 brothers.
So no girls, all boys.
Well, my father had some daughters out there in New York, but I never really knew them until, you know.
Yeah. So those 4 siblings, those 4 brothers, those from your mom?
Yeah, we all stayed together. Yes.
Okay. Are they younger or older than you?
2 older and 2 younger.
You're in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Tell me about how you were raised. Tell me about your upbringing. What you played? Did you play sports? What was it like?
Amateur. I had maybe 40, 50 fights.
Okay, amateur. Okay.
We still play a little bit of everything, but boxing was my thing. So yeah. I really, I like boxing. I was known for that. Went to a couple of Silver Glove Nationals. Never won the whole thing, but
So, what age did you start competing? Did you start competing in your teenage years?
8 years old. I was really young. My first father was with me, so I was maybe 8, 9 years old.
Okay, your first fight. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you box consistently, or did you take breaks?
After about, I want to say 15, it was off and on. I started getting in running the streets. Not saying that, but him being there probably would have kept me more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, to keep me straight.
For sure. I talk about that a lot, man. I call it daddy issues. You know, when someone, a male or female, doesn't have a father figure at home, it's so important because that father is what sets, the tone for you. Your discipline, what you're gonna do, where you can't, where your core values are. The mother has got that love. You know what I'm saying? But the dad is very important. So I feel you on that. Boxing, I feel like plays that big father figure for a lot of people. Do you agree?
Yes, big time, big time, big time, big time.
Yeah. So, what took you away from boxing? You said this. You got
Uh,
into what happened?
yeah, my neighborhood and everybody, making money doing, selling drugs. So, I kind of got,
What age did that happen for you?
I mean, 13, 14. I'm starting to, I'm saying, I'm starting to lean towards that way a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
starting, dabbling and dabbling to get myself into that. So I start making some money. It's almost like, bump the gym.
yep.
I'm making money now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man. Yeah,
Came like a just total spiral, out of control, getting locked up. Started my mom started falling out real bad, and she was dead right. I'm dead wrong, thinking I'm the man. 'Cause I've got some money now. I'm running the streets, and so
yep,
I still watch boxing. I love boxing, but I would go to the gym maybe once every 2 or 3 weeks, spar, and that's it.
yeah. No
I'm,
discipline.
nah, no running, no nothing. Just
Yeah,
come so I can fight and keep going. But
yep,
yeah, that's why like I never got back into fight anymore.
yeah.
Never had
And,
anymore.
and that's where it's tough for a mother. You know, I mean, that's where the dad is kind of will help. We're like, hey, this
Oh
is
yeah.
one. What made you? What eventually made you? I know you converted to Islam and all that. When did Islam or did Islam play a part in changing you, or was it boxing with a little bit of a both? What was it?
Islam was the biggest thing.
Islam?
One of my neighbors, he was a Muslim. He was always, I used to see him going to pray all the time. I liked him. He was cool. You know what I'm saying? He's like a man's man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh, so he would give me books hand and I would still read them. To this day, I love to read. I'm a reader. I read history. I read religious books. I read boxing books. I read. So uh, I love to read. I always read. I always read. So it just it resonates something with me.
yeah. All right,
Just to,
real quick. What's one? Give me your favorite book to share out that you would recommend to anybody to read.
oh, what genre? Like
Anything.
this
If you say you got to read this book, read this one. This one right here is the book.
Malcolm X.
Which one?
Autobiography of Malcolm X.
That it's fire. It's good.
Yes, very good.
What do you like about it?
Just how the transformation, how I think every man could probably take it from that book.
Okay.
Becoming and just coming to your own self.
Yeah, that makes sense. All
Yeah.
right. Now,
It's very
now let's continue. So you have this friend of yours that was giving you books,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you're reading,
I,
and then
yeah,
what happened?
and then I went to jail and I went to prison for 2 years. And I kind of, I'm just peeping, people that I didn't want to become I didn't want to be a jail Muslim. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
didn't want the ones that join for protection. So I'm just, because that happens sometimes. So I'm just kind of like chilling and I get out. And but I always liked it, but I wasn't ready to. I didn't want to be a fake Muslim. I'm gonna still eat pork. I'm gonna still do my thing. I'm not changed, so I don't want to do it faking. You know what I'm saying? And so I come home and got a job for about 6 months, and before you know it, I'm back in the streets again, back dabbling, dabbling. And so I shot a guy. So I'm on the run. I'm on TV and everything, and I knew right then and there, like I'm done. I'm gonna change right here. This is it. If he live or die, if I get it, whatever, this for me is no good. I'm done with it. And so and I'm going to prison. And that's what I kind of like I said, that the day I shot the guy, my mind was already saying, like, damn, I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Dang, like, I'm done. So that's really when I really was like, I'm gonna go this route all the way. I'm gonna do this fully. I'm
yeah. That's
gonna
when you're
change.
really committed to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop everything I'm doing. I'm gonna
So,
stop the
so then
I'm
you
living
get,
Muslim.
so then you get arrested and you're in prison. And how
Yeah.
long you do in prison?
I did 7 years. The
7 years.
second yes.
Okay, so now you're in 7 years. Throughout the 7 years, you're practicing Muslim the whole time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then 100% in, dedicated.
Yeah. I ended up becoming the Muslim like leader or coordinator. So last couple years I was that for the last 2 years.
That's cool,
But
man. That's cool.
yeah,
So you really bought in. Um,
yeah,
my one of my boxing coaches is actually was Muslim. Oh, is Muslim is
Okay.
and Mexican converted to
It,
Islam, and then he changed his name, and he still to this day practice it, and he's actually same like he runs. I think one of the I don't know, I don't want to call it a church. I'm not too familiar, but he's
that's
yeah, he's really into it. Um, I wanted to ask you this because
yeah.
you changed your name, correct?
Yes.
Um, when you change your name, how did the change of your name come about? What name? Why did you pick this name, and so forth? Because it means I looked it up. It means the chosen one, right?
Yes. Yeah. 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 So
Yeah.
a lot of times, someone kind of gives you the name. Somebody that maybe see something in you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
One of the older brothers. My name Shamil is a Muslim name anyway. My birth name,
What is
but
it?
Shamil.
Okay.
Shamil is a Muslim.
Is your family Muslim, like mom and dad?
I know. They just I don't know. They heard liked it, so they gave it a name.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a trip.
yeah. It fit perfectly. And
Yeah.
so his name, I was like, I kind of figured. I always like Lion King. I always like Mustafa. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mustafa to the meaning of it. I'm like, I can dig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I ran with it. So everybody, that's what I was going for my whole life. Since then.
Yeah. And then he made it official.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. Now that we're on the subject, I had put on Instagram questions to ask you. A person sent one of the questions. They said, "Why you dress the way you dress, and if it means something in particular." Can you touch on that?
Yes, it means something for me a lot, big.
All right. Yeah.
Now, for example, people you see the Saudi throws, the long throws, and they
Yeah.
look so good and it's real beautiful. For me to train in that would be very hard.
Yeah.
It's too. I can't do everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
So some people they will wear the lower garment, which is what I wear. So it's almost the same as the thobe. It's just more for me, more comfortable.
Oh, okay. Okay.
More. I can wear it every day. I probably want to wear a thobe every day because thobe is too much to run around in.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
too much.
change my car, let me change my tires. I can't do a lot with that on. But this is much more easy,
What does
comfortable.
it mean? What is it? Is there a meaning behind it? Is there? Can you go into that?
Okay, the meaning of it kind of it gives you the Muslim identity for one. Two, it hides, it guards your like your modesty. Like say, guys sag their pants. You can see what they behind look like.
Yeah.
Okay. Some females can look at you and see your print of your private part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's more or less a way to be sexually covered, like the woman covering their whole body to not
Okay.
shape of their body. We should try to, as much as we can, conceal the shape of our private parts and our, what I'm saying, stuff like that. Our lower.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. See, that's cool. That's a good one. And then and every time I've seen you, you're dressed like this. You dress like this on the everyday basis. This is something
Yeah,
that's important to you.
every day. And because while we're every day, I have daughters.
Mhm.
I know the pressure they're gonna deal with. I know it clear as day. My daughters got 12, 10, and 7 years old. They're gonna be influenced to take it off, peer pressure, all of that. So I want them to know that um, I'm a man doing it. I'm your father. I'm in the same country you am. We're in the same environment. I'm in front of the whole world with it.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense. Hey, I love that. You're leading by example. You're
yeah,
not
yeah,
telling me to do something. I'm doing it with you. Check this
exactly.
out. Yeah, yeah.
Go through. Um,
How many kids you got? I met two of your boys, and your boys is G, man. Hey, your kids, man, they're tight, man. I met them actually this last time in Virginia. And man, he got the silver teeth. He out there.
yeah,
I'm like, hey, he gonna be badass. Your
yeah,
kids are tight, man. So how many
yeah.
kids you got total?
6.
Six?
Yes.
What's the age? Oldest to youngest?
What's is 15, and my baby is he's 2.
So you got from 15 to 2.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Um,
you're married, I heard. I think you told me you were married.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Be
Married?
about yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome, man. All right. So now we touched on that. Now let's talk about let's change it a little bit. Let's talk about boxing, man. What do you love about boxing?
I believe boxing is the best sport in the world. I always tell people that
You too,
it's
man.
the ultimate one-on-one matchup.
Hmm.
It's team. It's same size. You might got 5, 10 pound difference. It's one-on-one, using your hands and doing it's violent, but it's also so like spiritual almost. It's so thoughtful. It's like you see Usyk coming out, Usyk having a mustache like the Ukrainian soldiers 100 years ago had it. Like you see the pride in it. You see the Mexicans, they got that the pride that it's not racist. It's just I'm proud of where I come from.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my heritage. I'm coming with it. And so
Yeah.
like so many elements of why I love boxing. Then on top of the mental, it's that anyone can beat anyone,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of athleticism, regardless of any physical attribute. If I can outthink you, if I can have enough durability and toughness, I can beat anybody. So I love it.
I agree.
In the morning, I go to bed watching boxing.
I feel you, man. I think it's 100% the best sport in the world. And I tell people almost, it's not even a sport. It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle. You know, you can't just turn turn this off and on. You live by this every single fucking day. If you really about it. Yeah, man, I agree, man. It's 100%. What is something that you wish boxing would change? If you had the power to change anything in boxing, what is something you would say I could change? And if you have more than one thing, shit, give me the list.
Well, I'm in Georgia, so boxing isn't as big as California. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of would wish that boxing was bigger here. I could get more kids in the gym, because I believe that young boys, particularly, they need to be in the gym.
I agree.
It builds so much in them. My two boys, I got 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and 15-year-old. You see them blossoming from boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Train to hit the bag hard as they can. They coming out as masculine, boys. So I believe that they all should do it. If I could change something at a big pro level, I would say on a worldwide level, I would say more fights. People not getting so enamored on the zero.
Yeah.
And we all get to. I believe that a great fighter, what made the fighters of the past so great is they faced every different style.
Yep.
They got opportunity to go against. You saw Prano Whitaker against great Mexican fighters.
Mm.
You saw him versus great Puerto Rican fighters. You saw him against great black fighters. Roger Mayweather, long, tall, good jab, good right hand. You see him against Oscar De La Hoya. So you get to see so many different styles. So I always believe that there's not one great style.
Yeah.
Like you have great Ukrainian fighters, Eastern European style. You have great Mexican fighters, pressure fighters. You have great counter punchers. You have great slicksters. So it's like there's no one, but to see them all fight each other, you get to see the like the genius of it. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine Pernell Whitaker fighting Chavez. He would never beat Chavez 12-0. Never.
Yeah.
And they will always be a war, be a very, very, very good fight. They're totally different.
Yeah, and you will see the adjustments, you see the art, you really see the beauty of the sport.
Yes.
Yeah, you see the beauty. And that's sadly something that we got away from. Now it's people don't really want to take those risks. People want to get paid well. It's more of a business. That's the sucky part that's kind of in a way turning people away from boxing.
Yes, but it's going to end up going back to that, because if you think about it, lately, all the good shows are going to go to Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
I think Top Ray about to make a deal with them too. So it's like, far as US-based shows, there ain't going to be but too many.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the mid-level promoters, guys are going to have to tuck their tail, suck their pride up, and fight for less than they probably think they should, that they deserve. But they're going to have, and doing that is going to bring it back
to what it is. No, I agree. I think boxing for sure is going to make a comeback. But in the past 10 years, I would say that's where it's been at though, where
He
people
climbed.
have been
That's,
avoiding the
yes.
competition, you know. But yeah, for sure, I don't think boxing will ever die, and if anything, is going to make a comeback, and it will be for sure.
We did a combat league show in L.A.
Mm.
Man, the L.A. crowd was so crazy. And it was like, but it was like it was a small auditorium. This is what made boxing back in the days.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
crowding.
yeah, boxing in California is crazy. I think it's one of the most
Right?
popular sports out here. We have fights every weekend. We have, you know, we it's a hub for sure, especially LA. LA's huge for boxing.
Yes.
Now that we're talking about Team Combat League, what is it like for you to be? Because you're the head coach of Atlanta, right?
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
It
uh,
helped, it
tell me,
helped me, coach. It helped me so much as a coach.
say that again.
It helped me as a coach so much.
Oh, I did.
Yes, because
Let's talk about how it came about. Like, how did Team Combat League come about? And then what it's done for you, what it was like. Tell me about it.
I don't know how it came about, but I got a phone call. I got an email before, so I responded to the email, and um, I didn't get no traction on it. And so another guy was the coach for that Atlanta team, and for whatever reason, I don't know, they had a falling out, and so they came back and asked me, I want to do it. Of course, I wanted to do it, and I'm from Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. I'm probably the most popular, so it made sense to me. Had a nice gym, was doing phenomenal, and it's been great, man. I love it. I love it. We travel. The first year was less fighters, so they added the next year. They added 6 more people. They added another female weight class, another men's weight class, and this year they have some more changes and they added more cities.
Yeah. Do you
So,
coach the entire roster or
yes,
particulars?
honor. Yeah, we coach the whole team.
Okay. How many boxers is that in a team? 40?
24.
24 boxers? That's including the females and males?
Yeah, together.
Oh, okay, okay. And this time that you're coaching them, are they all in Atlanta with you?
Yeah, they moved. They come to Atlanta for during the season, and we train together, spar together, everything together, and then we
That's
travel.
tight.
So it's a lot of money, but it's it's it's,
So
it's but
when you
it's
when is the season? Season starts how long is the season?
March to maybe August.
March to August? Okay.
Then
And
we'll
when you
playoffs.
first heard about it, and let me give the audience a little background on Team Combat League. Those that don't know, Team Combat League is a team of 24 boxers, and
Uh-huh.
they all fight one round, right?
Yes, sir.
And they get rotated out, and then they get points, and then there's standings, and it's a league
Yes.
based. Now, when you first heard about this, how did you feel about it? Before you were a part of it, how did you
Biggest
feel about it?
you think it's like, what the hell is this? Like
Yeah.
this some foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Just some crazy somebody put together some stupid some backyard stuff. You know
The
what I'm saying?
person that put it together, are they boxing from a boxing background? Who is this that funded the TCL?
I don't know but I know Dewey Cooper is one of the like I think he's the president or something like that. So
Okay.
they know Dewey had a lot of experience with boxing. He had a lot of history, a lot of experience. So he
Okay.
got formatted out.
Okay. So it seemed weird before you are part of it, and then you become a part of it. And what changed? Did your views change, or how do you feel about it now?
You get it like, okay, like I said, for me as a coach, I like to take my time, box, get behind the jab, win on points, whatever. But for this, it makes you, we got one round. So you got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to start hot. You got to get behind your jab. So it made me more offensive, which I needed to be. Sometimes I think I was
Too defensive.
overly defensive. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be just, and nothing wrong with that, but kept getting that's still a fight.
Yeah. That
But
makes
maybe,
sense.
yeah, maybe get a whole lot better.
So how many seasons have you been a part of it already? Is it one, two,
Sure.
2 seasons?
Yes, sir.
And how did the team do? So where'd you guys place? First season?
Finals, and then we lost in the finals. New York beat us in the finals. And the second year, we lost in the quarterfinals. A couple changes was made, and we had a couple injuries happen.
That's cool.
So
So every season, do you play a part in changing your roster? Does the roster change, or do you keep the
we
same
have
roster?
try,
How
yeah,
does
tryouts.
Oh
Like
yeah, tryouts every season, every year.
And cats come in. They can be from anywhere across the country. They come in, and we pick maybe two heavyweights, two light heavies. We go from there. Two females, at each weight class. And a good thing about the league is that it helps fighters who, like last year, we had a couple of people that was they did the trials, the 2020 trials, and they came a little short. So they're thinking about going pro. So it's kind of a good way to ease into it. You fight one round, but you can still get experience. You get your name out there, you make some money, and against one round. You might fight at the most two rounds max. And even if somebody's way better than you, you know how to go out there and for 2 rounds, protect yourself.
That makes sense. What's
Yeah.
what's the pay on this?
Uh,
What is the athletes making, like on average? You're making how much for the season? Do you know?
I don't know. They change it from year to year, but they make it is good money.
It's good money, yeah.
Some making 10,000 every 2 weeks. Some are making 75. Some making $5,000. Because we had tier 1, tier 2, tier 3,
Yeah. So tier one is 10,000 every 2 weeks. So that's $20,000 a month.
which is great money.
Hell yeah, $20,000 a month from April to August. You said.
Yeah,
So that's 20. That's good money.
it's good money.
Yeah, that's about 80,000 a year just to box, which
Just
is
about,
great. Especially like you said, coming into the pros, you ain't touching that kind of money unless you got a resume with it. So yeah,
yes,
that's good money, man. That's cool.
money. For example, the first year we had Devin Young, who's a big heavyweight, who was very good in amateurs, very good, very good. He won a bunch of nationals. He was good. We liked him on our team. He was very good, and he fought Alexander Flores, Flores is really good. I think 22-2 or something. He fought for a world title twice. Devin, who only had 4 fights, had to fight against Alexander Flores. Lost the rounds, took some shots, and then he fights. Next 2 days, he fought Michael Hunter, and Hunter another one, a Olympian, a lot of experience. And Devin like 23, 24. Hunter, a 30-year-old grown man. He got the best of them. But and you could. Everyone was so impressed seeing Devin from week 2 to week 13, 14. He fought Hunter again in the finals, in the semifinals, and he beat Michael Hunter. And
Damn.
more than he just beating him, you see how much he grew as a fighter.
Yeah.
So it's like me, I like all fighters. Like I'm a fan of I hope all fighters grow, develop, don't get no damage. Like I love that. Do what they'll do, make some money, go home. So
Yeah.
To see that is like, damn, you impressed. And then this year he came back, he won MVP the whole season.
What?
Yeah. So you know what I'm
That's
saying?
cool. So what do you see? How do you see TCL in the future? Do you feel like this is the future of boxing? Do you think it's more of a development thing?
Yeah.
How do you think this is going to play out 10 years down the road when you have the Saudis and all this other stuff going on in boxing? What do you think plays out?
I think that other people try to do the same thing. I think that maybe Saudi might do one soon as well, because the what made it fun was you got one round. It's not like you watching Fury and Usyk for 12 rounds. You got Fury and Usyk, one round, one winner take off.
Yeah.
Imagine the energy that they're going to get. They're not trying to feel out too long. They're trying to win, and they got
It's fast pace. Let's go.
Let's go. So the excitement of it is very good. Like before in LA, the LA crowd was crazy because again, there's no warm up. And when one guy fights, it's like the next guy up in 10 seconds, next guy up.
Yeah. There's
So
no time. This is go.
it's go time. So it's like you soon as
Especially in today's age, everybody wants everything fast. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to wait. So this sounds like a perfect resume for that right now.
see one guy fight, and it's no break time.
Yeah.
Because in 15 seconds, another two good more fighters in there fighting again, and they going at it because they're around.
Yeah.
So love the concept. When I got into it, I see it. It was new, so it kind of threw everybody off. But once you kind of get into it and see it,
you gotta kind of get used to it because it's something different. You're not familiar with it.
And then one thing with TCL too is that there is no like grooming your fighters. They can get 20 touches. No, they're gonna make so and so fight so and so right now.
Yeah, that's what. To be real, that's one of the things I dislike about boxing is that the grooming, the
Yeah,
you got 30-0, and the guy really hasn't been tested. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
exactly.
I agree with you. We
Uh,
need more of that, and that's what we had back in the day. Back in the day, if you look at any fighter,
what made them so good? Like I tell you all the time, that what made Devin Young so good. Devin Young had to fight. God damn, Michael Hunter has goddamn like God damn. We think
yeah,
like man, but he had no choice.
yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
no
saying?
choice.
And he ended up, he survived it. He got took some shots, but he was okay. And then he fought 10 weeks later. He was so much better. So it helped him. He only grow from adversity.
You only go from adversity, man. Well said. I 100% agree with you. And you know what's sad? You see amateur coaches do this in the amateurs,
I
where where they're grooming and they're picking and choosing who they're fighting and they want everything. It's like, dude, let them fight. Two
yeah,
things are gonna happen. You're gonna find out who they are, and they're gonna grow and they're gonna get better. Or two, they're too fucking weak and they're get the fuck have them go do something else. Go
yes,
make some cookies. Boxing ain't for you. You know what I'm
it's
saying? So
100%.
so I 100% agree with that. You got to put them in the fire, see what they're made out of, and let them grow from there. And then that's where, as coaches, you help them through that time.
Yeah, they always say if it get too much, that's enough. I stop fights. If I see my guy have no chance of winning and he's not gonna win, I'll say stop it. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
And
pointless.
you don't have to get killed. It's just you totally outmatched. You get it too many times, and I can stop it.
Yep.
So it's okay to just come on back, get better, tighten up. We got to tighten up and just it'll become better. That's all you got to
Yeah,
do.
I 100% agree. So you have a gym in Atlanta, correct?
Yes, I just shut my gym down recently.
Oh, you just shut it down?
And I'm torn between should I reopen or should I keep it closed?
Oh, shit. I was going to talk about that. So why'd you shut it down? How long ago did you
I
shut it down and why?
shut it down maybe 2 months ago, 2, 3 months ago.
Okay. How
Uh,
come? What was the decision on shutting it down?
I kind of want to travel. Boxing in Georgia is very, very, very low. Um, I was thinking about
So boxing is not that popular there?
no, not compared to what you got. Not
So
compared.
how many boxing gyms do you think you have in Atlanta if you were going to count? 10,
Maybe
20, 30,
11, 10, 11.
11?
But
That's crazy. Just in my street here in Sac, where I'm at here, I have three on the same street.
you know what I'm saying? That you know, unheard of and down here. And top of the sparring, sparring is very, very, very low. So I'm thinking about, moving, but I love the city of Atlanta. I love the fact that I was able to contribute to the city of Atlanta. So it's almost like, I love it here. People love me here. So many guys I did work with in the past. I kind of want to continue working with them. But then again, like I want to go out west. I want to go to Philadelphia and New Jersey, where it's a whole lot of sparring. So I'm still torn in between. So I'm either going to open again,
So
travel.
you give me the process of you opening the gym. What was that like?
Okay. So yeah, I was at this great gym that had it was like a recreational gym. You had football, you had weights, everything in the gym. And me and the guy Ramon was real close, real tight. And one day he just said we closing out the blue. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I got kids, I got everything. You call that right there. So he was like, what I can do, I can give you the ring and everything in the bags. He gave me the equipment. And that was a big blessing to me. Matter of fact, right now I got 2 rings. I'm gonna sell one. And I'll never sell that first ring.
That's your you got an emotional attachment to that ring.
That's like that I had the money to get a building and get lights cut on. But not enough of the equipment. So that definitely helped me out a whole bunch. And then from that we went to, Tank Davis coming to the gym and Jamil Herring and Bull Mack and everybody coming. So that kind of put me
Snap.
yeah, big time. Big time, big time.
How did that come about? How did you get them to come to your gym?
I don't know. They just see me. I used to post all the sparring we had. We used to have some real rough sparring. I posted it. I probably shouldn't have, but I was still learning to. But so it just got a lot of traction. And Tank was coming. I think Tank comes here often, pretty often.
Okay.
Tank said, "I want some sparring. I'll be at Mustafa's tomorrow." He even asked me nothing. He just had me Mustafa's tomorrow, and so I reposted it. And lo and behold, he definitely came through. And
So how long was your gym running? Was it a couple
about
years?
5 years. Yeah. It was for a while.
5 years?
Yeah.
How was that like?
It was, man, my gym was. I loved it. I loved it. It was
Did
kind
you
of iconic for the city. You know what I'm saying?
you have a staff? Was it you? Did you have assistant coaches? How many people were
Uh,
helping you? How many members did you have? What
and
was that like?
most just me though. Most just me. We train in the morning. My pros. Uh, we go home, rest. Well, I didn't. I stayed there all day. Work a couple personal clients who trying to lose weight or fitness. Then my kids come from like maybe 4 to 6. My kids come through. That nighttime, my adults that got 9 to 5 jobs, my pros, they come back in again. So we just get back to it, and I guess everybody loved to see the rawness of it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Every day, me posting content of just us, purely um, working hard, people moving and be a part of like a movement almost. People come from New York, people come from Mississippi, all over, and they to be pushed and be what I'm saying, be around other people that's grinding real hard.
I feel you. You said I think I heard you say boxing is considered a poor man's sport. Do you think that it's still that way, or do you feel like anyone can benefit from boxing? And
Anyone can, any
but I mean by boxing, I mean boxing, not fitness boxing. I'm talking about boxing.
boxing.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you feel anyone can benefit from that, or do you feel it's still a poor man's sport?
anyone can benefit, anyone can benefit from it. Anyone, because it does so much more than just uh
It's
imagine.
fighting. It's more than just a fighting.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people come in, they had a rough day at work.
Hmm. I
And
agree.
they hit me up. They come train all day. Girl,
Yeah.
probably they feel frustrated or worked up or whatever. They come to the gym, they train, they feel go home feeling totally better. And I feel good. Like okay, I helped them. You know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
helped them part of their life.
Yeah.
And think about the world. People who got depression. People they got lot on their plate. So it's like if I can give them any type of just come vent, hit the bag, and you're good to go. And
Give them a
now
little hope. Give them a little hope to get through the next day.
exactly help anywhere I can help in.
And
And
and you know what's crazy? I say that because I wanted to touch this, but I feel like a lot of boxing gyms when they try to focus on making money and focus on obviously is important. They go and lean towards a fitness aspect of
uh,
boxing, and oh, you can burn this many calories, you can lose this much weight, you can, and they're constantly promoting that.
yes,
They're promoting the fitness aspect of it. And versus if you look at what boxing does for you, like when I opened up my gym and I started talking about boxing, I looked at what boxing did for me. It helped me. Not only mentally, but it was like that father figure to me, being raised by a single mother. It taught me discipline. It also taught me to persevere through tough times. It taught me all these different things. So what I did, it is I promote that. I promote that of boxing versus promoting the fitness aspect. Because
yes.
if you pay attention, there's more people that are struggling in life than people that need to lose weight. So your market is much bigger when you focus on bettering yourself versus losing weight. Does that make sense? And
And faith might last a month or two. That they gonna do something else. But like
exactly.
you can build a community, a network of like we a family. Build a whole different type of connection. And this is like say the mental aspect. You come and get
Yeah.
everything on, and like you rarely see. In my gym, most of my kids, you see their fathers with them. So the kids who don't have a father figure, we snatched them up. Like, okay, you're one of us now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just beautiful to see kids
I agree, man. That's
take
bad.
positive from boxing. Like
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing to me. Like world championships and winning that, all that stuff is good. But a mother calling me saying, my boy graduated high school, he going
Yeah.
now, or he was coming, he getting in trouble, but now you helped him stop getting in trouble. Like that that matters way
Way
to
more.
than accolades.
I agree. On your website, you have a part I read it. It was cool. It said the highest ceiling of leadership is the growth and development of others. What does that
Absolutely.
mean to you? Why is that so important? And why was that so important that you wanted to put that on your website?
Okay, I'm in Atlanta, and I'm in the bad part. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the trenches, and man, so many of my guys that we still to this day. I feel like I raised them up almost from. some 15, 19, 22, 23 years old, never been to jail, 9 to 5 job, train every now and then. I'm so proud of the fact that I've helped them navigate some stuff they're going that they went through in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel so like that's me. That's the goal. That's everything. Is that I helped him. He didn't go to prison. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't get killed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like I say, helping people find themselves. Like my guy on about they feel like let me down. I say, you let me down.
Mhm.
You know, you want to do something with your life, whatever. I'm not let down. All I want to do is see you successful. If it's not boxing, that's okay. I'm not disappointed. I'm not upset. You're not weak. You're not soft. You ain't none of that. Stay out of trouble. Get you a job. You know, find your career path. You know, we still here 24/7 anytime. My wife's still right here for you. We got a whole network.
Yeah.
This guy does brick mason, carpentry, tire shop, whatever. So we here to help you.
It's a
And
community.
yeah, exactly. We're community. Like we here for you. You
Yeah,
know,
that's how I feel about boxing gym. It's a community, man. It's literally like a holy sanctuary. It's almost like a church or something.
yes.
Where you come here and you better yourself. And there's so many things that we can offer more than just boxing. That's cool, man. I like that. Um, I saw that you do online coaching too, right?
I love that.
So talk about that because I know that's got to be tough, especially nowadays. A lot of people want to hit mitts and want to do this. How do you handle? How's the coaching online? How is that, and how they come about?
I love it because you can use this to teach people so many other things. Like for example, I was in LA last year for like a week or two. I saw this guy doing a footwork drill, and it was basically he teaching the guy how to cut the ring off, and
Yeah,
and I could see that a little more of a Mexican pressure type of style of fighting. And
yeah.
I got a guy K Dot who's 110, but is very good. But over here, he may not never get that look. So, but if he go to Texas or California, he'll get a lot of experience and fight that apply a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, somebody from California can get a look that I give over here. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from my girl Brooke Mullen, who I love, Brad. That's my girl. We train online
We
for
fought
years.
her.
Yeah, we fought against her.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh, all we do, we train online. That's all we did. Then we
yeah. So
only
she's in like
in
she's
Pennsylvania. Yeah,
Pennsylvania. Yeah, and you're in Atlanta. So how
yeah.
about that?
We only met at tournaments, but we train online every day. We do bag drills. We do our conditioning runs and all that squats. And we do shadow box and all to your spar. Record them, send them to me. You know, I give them a feedback, critique it, and we won together like that 4 nationals online. So
That's
it was
badass.
yeah,
She's
it was very.
what is she doing now?
She did TCL last year. She did the combat league for Atlanta, and she was undefeated. She did really good, and then she made a debut. I think in March or April.
You still
Pro
coaching?
day. Yeah.
That's cool, man. So how do
Yeah.
you manage coaching all these people? You got online, you got your pros, you got your amateurs, you got what do you do?
I'm still trying to get better at it, but I try to do like my pros from like 11 to 1 in the daytime, and then I do my pros from 1 in the evenings. So I try to all my kids homeschool too, so I got to get them up, get them ready, do their first period or two of class, and I try to do like a 10 to 11. Try to do one online session, and then do my fighters.
So
Then
the
between
10 to 11 online session is multiple people. It's not just one.
multiple, yeah,
Oh, okay,
multiple.
okay, okay.
I was in groups, I was only one, but we all FaceTime, Zoom, we get
Yeah,
together and just go over different concepts, different things of jabbing, defense, counter punching, cutting the ring off, working the inside, just
man,
different.
there's a lot of drills.
Yeah, you allowed you
And that's what people have a hard time in is everyone feels like they need to do mitts, they need a spar, they need a this. But the drills, the shadow boxing, the bag work, that's really where it's at.
that's really where it's at.
Not saying that sparring and mitts don't help, but
Oh,
it's not only about
yeah,
sparring and
and that's people think I don't like mitts. No, I do it to everybody I've trained.
yeah.
But people will say like I did 20 rounds of mitt work and 4 rounds of shadow boxing. I'm like, no, that should be reversed. It
Yeah,
should
it's
be
the opposite.
the opposite. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah.
saying movements at all. I'm saying no, but put the bread and butter on the other thing. Let mitts be the icing on the cake. Let that be the the
Mm.
accessory. Let the
Yeah.
shadow
Yep.
and the heavy bag, the punching for real. Let that be the real bread and butter. And
Mhm.
then let that be, because you don't need that, but it helps.
Yeah.
But gotta break the boringness of it. Coach can really feel your punches,
Yeah.
But drills, I love drill. I love drills. I love drills. I love partner drills even more now. Like I read one time saying Chavez spot every day. It's like, damn, Chavez spot every day. And
Hey, and he didn't have the best defense too.
yeah, like even though I might not agree with it, I'm like, it worked. Like this is one of the probably greatest of all time with Chavez. Oh yeah, I know everybody the Canelo hype down there. Chavez was a bad man. He was, and
Yeah.
so damn, like it worked. So I read something Nacho Beristan would do the drills everyday partner drills. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, Nacho. So like I kind of get the idea of that every day you want to see shots coming.
Yeah. It helps you with it. Yeah. Reflection, flinching.
All of that.
Yeah.
Um, I don't spar every day, but every day, by God's I want them to have some
So how
partner.
often do you spar?
Uh, Tuesday, try twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday.
Like me, man, we have a lot of similarities. Yeah, I do twice a week also. And
Yeah.
then I do a lot of drills.
Yeah.
And I don't do a shit ton of mid work. I do mid work, but it's not like my top.
Yeah. I
Something
get
I do every day.
4-6 rounds. That's good to go.
Yeah,
I
4 6 rounds. Exactly.
I might get 1 or 2, but I got a lot of people. I get 2 rounds. You good. 2 rounds. You're good to go. Then go back on and then do your thing. Feel the blast out and come back on.
Exactly. And there's some guys that only know how to coach mitts. Like if they're not doing mitts, they don't know what the fuck to do.
Yeah. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. I agree with you. So what's a real boxing gym to you? Like if you look at boxing to you, what is a real boxing gym?
Not a fitness. It's really teaching people how to box. I don't care if it's a lawyer. I don't care if it's a mother. It's a cop firefighter. Really teaching boxing, not the fitness part. You know what I'm saying? No, don't just let them teach. That's a correct jab and turn the shot over, roll. That's what they real boxing is. Just I kind of put the RBG on it, kind of made it trendy, but the reality is just real boxing, teaching what boxing really is, not the gimmicks, not just the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. What's do you feel like as a boxing coach, you can coach one style to everybody?
I think you give everybody a base, but they have to tailor it so they have the same style. They might have the same maybe foundation, but everyone has to have their own flavor. Everyone,
Yep.
everyone.
Everyone has to have their own flavor. I agree with you.
That's the bad thing too nowadays, that people are so trendy that everyone wants to fight now, like Lomachenko and Usyk.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good style. It's a great style. That's good for them. I'm trying to say, find your style, um, find your strengths and weaknesses, and build off of that. What they're doing is great for them, but find your identity.
Yeah.
Um, make it what makes sense to you, and then even brothers. You have 2 brothers. One might be more athletic. Benavidez brothers.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is one of them is probably a more of a pure classical boxer.
Yeah.
They both good. They both made a lot of money. Both successful. And the same father.
Yeah. You gotta find what works for you.
Exactly. It's not one way. It's not one style.
Yeah.
Um.
That's similar. I give them a foundation. I give them the basics, and then from there, I kind of see who they are, and I
Yes.
build on that. If you're a pressure fighter, I'll build on that. If you're a counter puncher, I'll build on that. But I'm not gonna make you what I want to make you. I'll make you what I see.
That makes the class. Like look at Martell Griffin. He was 5'7" for heavyweight, 5'7", and outside boxed everybody. He probably horrible going forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Preda would have been horrible. He's 5'6". He probably horrible going. Tank was probably horrible going forward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna picking shots. That's what he does.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you an IG question because we're kind of on the topic, but someone on IG asked me to ask you this: your thoughts on a fighter should incorporate a Philly shell defense? Is it early in training or is it after they have their foundation on defense down? When do you think they should include that?
I think they should practice it early. I mean, they should do it early. But from a baby, work on it. Work on it. I mean, just like Crawford going southpaw. He'd been there for a long time ago. Andre Ward said it too. He didn't do it till he was way comfortable as a pro. But he'd been practicing every day in the gym, 2 or 3 rounds, he'll go southpaw. Andre Ward said that.
Mm.
I believe that from a baby, it'll mean that's their base. It means that just work on it. So when and if they need it, it won't be so foreign.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
there.
all I gotta do is there. All I gotta do is just get more comfortable and confident in it. But I think you should start. If a guy does 12-round shadow boxing, I would say take 2 of those rounds and work on that.
Yeah, that's good.
You know.
Yep. What was your process like to grow on your social media? Like, how did that happen, man? You just blew up. How did it go?
I don't just post it. I used to have a flip phone. Well, everybody just get on my head. All my fighters, man, get a smartphone, get a smartphone. And so I got an iPhone. And I started just posting. I think I was just different and new. I think that's what it was. I was the only one saying, put the hand down, or do this, do that, and everybody kind of drew to it. That's my personal opinion. And rolling with the head down, everybody like, well, that's crazy. And I'm like, watch the fight, watch the film. I think it was more or less that. And then the sparring.
Yeah.
We some. We had one bad sparring that never should have got out, but a lot of good sparring. We had a lot of guys come, and it was great work. I posted videos, highlights, clippings.
Do you think there's a such thing as a bad coach?
Yes.
All right, explain what a bad coach is to you.
A bad coach is one who doesn't teach. A lot of ex-fighters, in my opinion, are bad coaches.
Yeah.
Because in their mind, I was better than you. Fight my way. I'm telling you how to do it. When that may work for you.
Yeah.
That's not the only way that might work for them. Everyone is totally different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point there. A lot of people don't see that. That's a very good point. That a lot of ex-fighters, especially a lot of ex-fighters that are really, really good.
Yeah.
Guys that were fucking world champions and this and that.
It's like you do it in other
Constantly comparing themselves with these kids. They're like, man, I was way better than that. What the hell are you doing? I used to do this. Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. And also they're probably it's a little bit of an ego and selfish. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? So I think to be a coach, you have to care about these people. And it's hard to care about them.
The guy tell me he's sorry, he embarrassed you. You ain't embarrassed me whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I embarrassed you, man. I'm proud of you. I'm not embarrassed. Like I know the reality. You tried your best, and whatever happened. But I'm no way of showing my embarrassing you. I'm proud of you.
How do you handle like the differences with your athletes? If you have a boxer, you have differences. How do you handle that?
What you think between them two? I try to make amends. I try to get them to find a way to forgive, overlook it, keep it pushing, because that's bad for the gym. I once lost a crew like that once. I had a real good crew one time, and it just grew. It grew, and it destroyed the gym. Destroyed the whole energy. It's like people took sides. You know what I'm saying? And
it became cancerous.
Yeah. What I should have done is no. Listen, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna forgive, let it go. Let's go shoot pool or something. Let's go to the team to forgive him. If whatever he did, if it ain't that bad, he didn't kill you, he didn't slap your mom, he don't owe you a bunch of money.
Yeah. Let's
keep going, because that can ruin a lot. The bad energy. They might fight physically, and man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's important to get it early.
Yes.
Well, how do you handle, like, you ever had somebody that walks in and you guys just don't vibe, or you train with them, but you guys just don't vibe, you guys don't connect?
Not good.
What happened?
I try to let them know that, we probably should not work together.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough to do.
Yeah, it's tough. People get upset. It's like, they don't like you. It's not like that. It's just, I know what it's going. You know, go good. So, let's cut the ties before we feel like you owe me some money. You pay me for this. We don't vibe. We don't connect. There's much respect to you, much success for your career. But,
Yep. It's like a relationship. I mean, it is a relationship, but it's almost like a boyfriend, girlfriend in a way, because you have to connect. You can't date somebody you don't care for or love, or you don't.
When that's gone, it's over.
Yep.
That is the number one thing. So I have to really like your energy, like your vibe, and
Yep.
and then we can go run it up. But if that's not there, it's not like me and Tevin Farmer got cool like quick. Like
Yep.
we should watch a movie, we talk about life.
And by the way, you guys did hella good when
Yeah,
you guys fought, man. That was a good fight, man.
fight. And
Yeah.
but as we got so cool, I feel like if we get cool, you can trust me, I can trust you, I can know and remember what you're feeling in the ring. I can know what you're going, I can know what you're thinking. So I can help you through the tough moments because tough moments are going to come. We
Yep.
was all day in the AC pumping, it looks pretty good, but when they get really thick and you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling whatever, I need to understand what you're going through so I can kind of give you the remedy, the answer to the problem. I got to
Yep.
be able to trust me as well.
Exactly. And that comes with liking each other and,
Yeah,
and trusting
yeah,
each other and talking and creating a relationship.
absolutely.
Yep. What do you look for in someone when coaching them? Is there anything in particular you look for? Like, man, what do you look for?
Willingness to learn.
Mm.
That's the biggest thing. I've got to see a lot of talented people. All that stuff is, but somebody that's they want to learn and want to do it, and they got the patience. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That have the I can stay down. I can do this for some years. I mean, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want people that you got years to commit. Now let me do my job. Let's build. Let's you know what I'm saying, watch film together. Let's go over different things, different style, what you should, what you shouldn't do. Let's if we get here connected, then we can do something.
Yeah. Yep. That's a good one, man. That's a really good one. So what differentiates Mustafa's boxing to any other gym around?
Say it again.
What differentiates your Mustafa's boxing to any other gym?
I think I'm old school. I don't have much equipment. I probably got heavy bags and a ring. That's all I like.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that's all you really need.
Yeah, you don't need nothing fancy.
Yeah, I think that I've had guys do all type of stuff, and I've had guys do just the regular old school stuff. And I think that the ones that have done the old school regular strength work have done better than the guys who had the strength coaches that put extra things on them.
Yeah, sure.
I believe that shadow boxing, um, heavy bag drills, good sparring, that's all you need. So what makes I'm not different or better than anybody else, but that's when you want that, what authenticity, come to me. We're gonna do that. Anybody welcome. I don't believe in the racist stuff. I don't believe in the too much. Yeah. Just come work. I don't care. I don't care
It don't
what.
matter who you are. Just come through and you're working. We good.
Yeah. So I want just come work hard.
What is one of your most memorable moments as a coach that you're like, man, that shit was special? Give me one.
Oh man. Wow. Oh, Tank come to my gym. That was people who don't might not know. I'm a real fan of Tank, but not as the fighter, as the man. When he came through, it was right during COVID time, and so I had a gym full of people, and when the showtime people came through, they wanted everybody to go outside. I guess because they wanted everybody to get COVID. So they came inside, they got set up. My guy went outside. Take's in there working. Take was like, no, I want all of them inside with me. I'm not better than none of them. That meant to me like, damn, like
this dude's tight.
Stood up like little bro, right, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's treating everybody else like, man, you could be a champion, man. Good stuff. And I kind of like, you look at a guy like he's superstar doing his thing, but it's like, he humble. Them guy respect. My guy looking like they obey because let's take Davis. No, take respect. You take started where you are now. So it's never I'm better than you. It's like,
Yeah, Tank is definitely one of the
yes.
You could tell, dude, not only his skill, but you could tell he good-hearted, good intentions.
Yeah, yes, sir, to everybody. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. He real. He's himself. He's not trying to be nobody.
Exactly. So that was as a coaching moment. I can say like, damn, that was, you know what I'm saying?
That was tight. So, what are your goals as a coach? You have a goal?
Oh man, I want to be one of the greatest, man. I want to be one. And that's maybe I want to leave and go to bigger places because You see the Emmanuel Stewarts, the Nacho, the Reynoso guys who really doing it. But because I think that I'm one of the best. I think that
Yeah.
I work hard. I study hard. I work hard. I work hard. I love to work hard. I love boxing. I love to train fighters.
Hmm.
I will be in your gym probably the whole day. I love working with this person. He done coming next. I love to do. I can do it all day
That's
long.
what you do. Yeah.
I
What
love it.
what do you how do you feel about coaches that get develop or champions walk through the doors and they train them?
That's why I haven't left. I don't want to be that. I
Yeah.
want to. I want to. For
Develop
me,
your you want to develop your stuff.
because no matter what Emmanuel Stewart at 42 champions, he's known for Tommy Hearns.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Cuss is known for Tyson and those guys. So I still I don't want to get those guys already done. It's almost like he was already good, really good.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
already you gotta go there. They gotta go neck and hand. I want to develop somebody from purity scratch. Um,
I feel you, man.
they put my thing on them, build that type of that love, that bond for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That like father and son, be like brothers to one another, and you part of my family, part of your family, and we go there. I really want that more than
yeah.
anything else.
I love that, man. We have a lot in common, man. I love that. I feel exactly the same. I don't like that whole I got this champion, that champion. Like, man, that dude was already a champion. He was already good. Chill out. So, what's your legacy, man? When someone talks about you, brings up your name, what's a legacy you want to leave behind?
Man, a helper, man. I help. Everywhere I went to, I contributed.
All right, that's
If I go
cool.
to nationals, I contribute. I tell my kids, I tell my kids the other day, wherever you go, be an asset.
Hmm.
I don't care wherever you go. Where you could be in Saudi, you could be in Mexico, wherever you go. Hands on deck. I'm here to assist in whatever way I can help.
Yeah, that's badass, man. Uh,
Thank
I want to ask. This is a personal question. I want to ask you. Do you think boxing will ever be under one umbrella and be all one?
Looking like it's about to pretty soon, maybe.
You think
Because
so?
he just I think they just said Tyrek gonna go with Turkey Al Sheikh.
Mm.
And Al Haymond's pretty old, so PBC kind of going under. He already got Matchroom, already got Golden Boy working with them. Matchroom, Golden Boy, Sky Sports. So it's like as long as people level gonna be PBC the only big company that's still on the out.
Yeah.
So
Do you think
uh,
it'll happen?
probably so.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it comes down to money. So you got the money, and
And it's gonna be a good thing.
mhm. Did you
Because
you met Turkey, right?
I met some of close people.
Oh,
Some of
okay, okay. I thought you met him.
I
No,
think it's gonna be hey, I think it's gonna be a good thing. It's gonna get boxing back to what it was.
yeah,
It's
for
gonna
sure.
get uh, you gotta fight. There's gonna be a lot of undisputed world champions. So it's all scattered around. It's gonna be, one champ with all the four belts and it's gonna be I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna make fighters become better.
Yeah,
Because I don't have the luxury to.
pick and choose.
Yes, I gotta fight. So I gotta train hard. I gotta be serious. I gotta be diligent. I gotta be for real. My coach gotta do this really. It's gonna force me to be the best I can be.
Yep. Who's the best pound for pound fighter for you right now? For you,
Terrence Crawford and ooh,
I got Terrence Crawford. I'm a big Crawford fan, though.
yeah,
I love Crawford.
I think he should be. And I know everybody's high with the Usyk win against Fury. Um, the way he did Errol Spence Jr. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying?
Crawford a dog. He mean and he's smart and he makes adjustments.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
people don't underestimate that. But the guy is not only he's a fucking dog, but he's smart as shit. And
And I believe that a hungry Canelo is better than anybody else.
so now that you bring up Canelo Crawford, they say they want to make this happen. If it did happen, who wins in your prediction?
I'm gonna say Crawford,
Mhm.
but uh, that's a good fight. I know everybody say wow, 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 but Crawford is taller than Canelo, so
Mhm.
I think that fight. I always talk about Tommy Hearns going to cruiserweight. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? There have been times when great fighters have went up.
yeah.
So he's not crazy for it. I understand he's older. I kind of want to,
We're
cement my.
around the same age.
I already did everything else. I've already did what I want. 3 times undisputed. I knocked off Arrow. So I probably want to retire pretty soon.
Yeah.
Go for the gusto.
Mhm.
That's a good fight. I can see either guy winning.
Yeah, it definitely a 50-50 fight, especially because of the weight difference.
Yeah.
But I also see Crawford outboxing Canelo. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the way I see it.
But Canelo's hungry and motivated. He'll
But
get to.
exactly, Canelo touches on shit you don't know, man. It could be lights out. But yeah.
Absolutely.
So how about ever pound for pound ever for you? Who do you think is your fighter?
Ray Robinson.
Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
He had everything. Like he had it all. You know what I'm saying? Man, what could he do? You know what I'm
The
saying?
original sugar.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I want to ask you this because I'm Mexican, but who's your favorite Mexican boxer?
Julio, man. Julio.
So Julio's your favorite Mexican boxer?
To me, there's no question. He was okay. Ask you a
How
question.
about Salvador?
He was good. He was really good. He was really good. I think the longevity of Julio gives him the nod for me.
No, for sure. For sure.
We about Mexican fight. I always say how boxing is going down across the board. I tell everybody, no matter what race, that could be black, Mexican, whatever. And I always say, you think about Barrera, Eric Morales, and Marquez. There's no 3 Mexican fighters that could compete with them, in my opinion. That's how maybe Canelo, but they were that good that damn, he was good, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric Morales was a bad man.
Yeah, he was.
But they was good. They were really
They
good.
each had something about them that was unique.
Yes.
Besides them being dogs and fucking fearless, but
It was
they had
ill.
something unique about each. One of them was a counter. They had they were like the feints. Morales had those feints. He liked to do like this stuff and hit you with this. Yeah, they were smart. They were smart. Yeah, they're special, man. So yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna ask you, do you we kind of touched this already, but you feel if a boxer loses, it can still come back and perform, right? 100%. Yeah, that's one question that
100%.
I got that on IG, but we touched on it.
Yeah, boxing.
So is there anything you want to add to this? Anything you want to this podcast? Anything you want to talk about? I kind of touched everything.
I'm glad I'm glad that we got out of the way. A lot of times in boxing, maybe in life, we deal with a lot of racism. It's a lot of Mexican style or black style, or that's an East Coast thing, that's a West Coast thing.
Yeah.
So I don't believe there's no style better than the other. I don't believe there's no superior race. I believe that men are men, human to human, good or bad, no matter what religion they're in, whether they are, a race that they're born into. You got scumbag and everything. So I think we need more of as humans, we need more of like
unite to
brotherhood. And yeah, because it'll make us better.
Make us better. Yep.
You know what I'm saying I can learn from you a lot and vice versa. I can add something to you, you can add something to me. That's what we need more. Instead of a lot of online stuff of Mexican this or black this or when man, we all human. You know what I'm saying? And we could more together.
Yep, I agree with you, man. You hit that on the money. I agree. Definitely, we can all make each other better. We don't need it's not one way. It's not my way. It's not your way. We can all learn from each other and grow. How can people stay in contact with you?
Social media, my best way, the DM at Mustafa's Boxing. I try to respond to all DMs. Hit you back. I'm trying to do my YouTube. I gotta do a YouTube vlog. I've been told my family I need to go ahead and do that, get that started.
Yeah, you should, man. You have a lot of knowledge and you speak well and people will listen. So you definitely got to get on that.
Yes, sir.
Where in Atlanta are you located? Where's your gym at?
Decatur. I just closed my gym, but I'm in the Decatur area. But I can travel. I travel all around the city of Atlanta. I train people all over. So, um, just hit me up if I want to work, and I would love to work.
Let's do it. Last thing, pass the mic to somebody. So what coach do you think I should have on the podcast next? Coach or boxer that you like
Oh,
to follow or you think should be on?
Andrew Council is very open, good, very good coach. Was a phenomenal fighter. Um, fought for Bernard, for Buddy McGirt. Now he has a phenomenal gym with plenty up and coming fighters. Yeah, I think he'd be real good to collab with.
I'm gonna hit him up. I'm gonna tell him that we gotta have him on. All right, man. Well, that's it. That's all I got. Unless you have anything else. Thank you for your time. Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate you, brother. I will see you for sure at the next competition, man. I'm running into you.
Yes, sir.
Much love, brother.
Likewise, brother. Be blessed.
Yeah, you too. Likewise. Later. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode with Mustafa. Next, we have another episode in a couple weeks. We're going to be talking all boxing. If you have any people that you like to have on the podcast, coaches, boxers, anybody that you would like to have on here next, let me know. Send me a message. I would love to get them on for you. Also, if you enjoyed it, like it, share it, leave a review. Tell me what you thought of it. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.